It is not who you are that's holding you back. It is the illusions of who you think you're not. This is Anders Hansen, and I'm here to help you shatter those illusions and live the life of your dreams.
Hi there, this is Anders Hansen, and welcome to Insights to Impossible. I help people overcome their self-limiting illusions so that they can step out and create quantum leaps in their lives. And today we're talking about how money is the universe in action and how you can create an enormous quantum leap in your income. In fact, you will learn today how you can turn your annual income into your monthly income or even your weekly income. How would that be like? Great, I assume, right? You will come back to this video a short time from now and really appreciate the concepts that you and I are going to be uncovering today. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this with friends and family because they will come back and thank you. We are talking about money today, which is just one expression of opulence. And what do we mean when we say money is the universe in action? Well, guess what? Everything in the universe happens in circulation, doesn't it? Everything, whether it's the blood in our bodies or the stars and galaxies that are circling in our solar system, whatever it is, everything happens in circulation. And this is the kind of crazy part. It's sort of a brain fart when you think about it. Nothing in this universe is created nor destroyed. Creation is finished. That means all the money that you could possibly desire is already here. If not in one state, then in another. So you and I have been taught that this is money. It really isn't. It's paper. And money is an idea. It's an energy. So in theory, I could do this and make that piece of paper disappear. And you would say, that was a stupid thing to do. The money's gone. It really isn't. It just changed its frequency, its rate of vibration. So how do we get in touch with it? We get in touch with it by following certain laws, and that is what we're going to be spending time on today. This is not money, yet it's paper that money is printed on. But again, when you follow certain laws, the thing we call money will start to appear. Not by accident, by following certain strategies that you're going to be learning more about today. When we're talking about money, we're talking about the mind as well. Because it's never a money problem. You hear people say that all the time. Well, I have money problems, financial issues. That is never the problem. It is a mindset problem. It's not a money problem. It is a mindset problem. Our mind functions on two levels. You have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, your intellectual mind and your emotional mind. Two different parts to the mind. And the intellectual part of the mind only constitutes about 5% of a person's results. And that is the part of the mind that you and I have been taught to focus on all throughout school, all throughout our upbringing. Everything had to do with the development of the intellect. And yet, you have this subjective mind, this emotional mind that is programmed, that constitutes 95% of your results. So on a conscious level, you and I can say we want more money, and we have people setting goals about that all day long. Maybe you have done the same thing. But if you have a program, we call it a paradigm. It is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over your behavior. If you have that programming locked up in your subjective mind, guess what wins? That's right, you're programming all the time. I look back at my own life and I can recognize periods in my life where I looked at other people and thought to myself, wow, if I could just earn that much. It barely became a thought on an intellectual level, and I rejected the idea immediately because who am I? I don't have the education, I don't have the background, and all these things we tell ourselves. Those are the illusions. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about here. And on an emotional level, I sort of frowned on people who had more because I was taught if you have money, you are probably a bad person. That is the belief system I grew up with. So there was a big difference, a big contrast between wanting more and being programmed to look down on other people who had more. Can you recognize that in your life? Maybe you are programmed with opposite beliefs. With you on a conscious level, you believe you can achieve more and earn more. But on a subjective level, you look down on it. You feel it's a bad thing, or maybe that the universe favors somebody else over you, which is not true. That is an illusion. So when you look at somebody else and you see them earn what you want to earn, you should congratulate them. You should realize that if they can, you can. Because the beautiful truth is, my friend, our mind functions the exact same way. All right? There's no difference. We might look different, we might have different backgrounds, and we might be programmed and polluted differently with all these illusions, but the way to change that programming is the exact same. Okay? Maybe you can recognize this concept too. I lived with it for years. I would always compete. I spent 20 years in the entertainment industry producing and performing illusions on cruise shows and on cruise ships and television, and I would always look at what other people were doing. I would always look at what the other illusionists were doing. And now I learned, especially after having studied this material for quite some time and mentored with my friend and associate Bob Proctor. He and I have created a program together around all these concepts actually. But after having spent a significant amount of time on this, I realized that professionals create. They create from within. They're constantly in tune with creative flow within them. Amateurs compete. When you compete, you will always be a step behind, and you pull yourself out of that creative flow that you and I can access at any time, anywhere. So you might not think right now that you have the right idea, that you know enough, you're smart enough. Forget all of that. That is not important. What is important is that you get in touch with that essence of you who is looking to grow and expand, because that is the essence of who you are. Back to the universe, everything just expands. Everything is energy. And the universe is looking to express itself with and through you in bigger and greater ways. And that is why you want more. And that is a healthy sign. But we've often been programmed with the opposite, haven't we? Oh, how dare you want more? That's a healthy sign. You should want more. It is a good thing. Dissatisfaction is a creative state. So if you're dissatisfied right now with present results, good, congratulations. Now there's something to work with. Let's get a little deeper into this concept of money. We talked about it already. It is an expression of an energy. Money is just energy in circulation. It's all it is. All it is. So it is a selfish thing not to want more. It is a selfish thing not to want to earn more. It is not a heroic thing saying, oh, I don't want more, because money's bad. No. Money is neither good or bad. It is just a tool that enables you and I to do more good in the world. In fact, a friend of mine and a CEO of a non-profit organization that we have been supporting sent me a text yesterday to let me know that we have donated to them $44,000 up until this point this year, and it makes me so grateful. So yes, I want more because I can do more good with it. I can put more into circulation. That is another good reason why it is good to want more. There's 3 ways to earn money. Let's get very clear on that. If you get up tomorrow morning to go to work to earn money, you know what, my friend? Stay in bed and think this through. Watch these videos as many times as you can and really get this concept that we don't go to work to earn money. We go to work to gain satisfaction, to really love life on all levels, to get to express ourselves in ways that we truly enjoy. That's why we should go to work. You can earn money while you sleep. Money is earned not by work, but by providing valuable service. Now, the vast majority, 90-some% of the population, they go to work to earn money. They trade their time for money. In other words, they have a job. And if you have a job, your hours have a set value. Every hour has a set value. And you can only earn that much before you run out of time. And then some people will say, well, then I just need another job, right? And then they end up placing themselves in nameless graves all over. In other words, they kill themselves. We just do it so slowly, we're not aware of it. Because we keep piling on more work, we pile on more work, we get more stressed, and that stress, of course, expresses itself on all levels. No, that is not the solution. It never has been, it never will be. The second way to earn money is to invest money. You can invest in the markets, stocks, bonds, other investments, small business ventures. There's a lot you can do to put your money to work for you. Now, if we don't have that much money yet, that is probably not a solution right now. So let's jump to the third way to earn money, which is the one you should focus on and I should focus on continuously. It is called multiple sources of income. That is where you set up multiple sources of income, where you earn money through the efforts of others while you are sleeping. And when you focus on providing valuable service, everything will take care of itself, because you see, there's a natural law. There's 7 primary laws in this universe. You probably heard about the law of attraction. Well, guess what? It's a secondary law. You can only attract what you're in harmony with. We will do another video about that one of these days, where we really go into depth, because The Secret didn't. And my mentor, Bob Proctor, has been very vocal about that ever since. But today we're talking about money, and there's a law that governs your income. It is a law of cause and effect. Emerson said it's the law of laws. It is one of the primary laws of the universe. It is cause and effect. Everything that you see around you is an expressed effect. Everything in the physical world that you and I get to experience through our 5 senses is an expressed effect. It is the effect of an unseen cause, of a mental image in some person's mind at some period in time. That's really what it is. Nothing can be expressed without it having an effect. And what do most people do? They chase the effect, don't they? The thing we call money, that is an effect. You can never bypass the cause. And if you try to do that, you violate the law and you lose. Where do we see that? All over the place. You know the good little go-getters, they're always busy getting. Well, they violate the law and they do it every day. And do they win? It might seem that they do in a short period of time, but trust me, the unfailing boomerang, the law, will come right back and haunt them. So what we want to do is chase the cause. And as it relates to money, if money is the expressed effect, what is the cause? Valuable service. You cannot bypass that, and any attempt to do that is violating the law, and it ends up with loss in various forms and shapes. We're not focusing on that today. We're focusing on the win. So where can you be more and do more and live in a certain way so that the effect, the money, will take care of itself? You see, today I have a global company. We operate all over the world and we help people all over the world create the results they so richly desire. But I am providing service right now. I'm providing service while I sleep. And that is expressed in my bank account, not by accident, by design. What service are you providing? Maybe you are in a job. Maybe you just don't like the job too much, but maybe you are in a job and that is okay for now. Where are you sitting there hoping to get a raise one day? Because you see, that was me. I was employed somewhere and I hoped to get a raise. One day I mustered up the courage, walked into my boss's office and I said, I want a raise. And I got fired. I learned a big lesson there. I didn't qualify for the raise. I was asking for the effect. I was asking for the heat without putting in the wood. Can you recognize that in your life? Maybe you are in a job. Maybe you do want a raise, but focus on the service. Focus on becoming invaluable to the company that you work for. Maybe you are an entrepreneur. Maybe you are doing your own thing. Focus on the service. That is the only thing you need to worry about. And I know focusing on service when your income is low is probably the hardest thing you will ever do, because you're overriding the old programming. Back to how the mind functions, you have a program inside of your mind, and that part of the mind is programmed to downscale and go into protection mode when things get tough. What we really need to understand is we need to go the other way. Now you see this cabinet, it is empty. You can absolutely see through it. Totally empty, there's nothing in here. Now, this is the point in time where you and I would want to focus on the service. And you can render service and you can be of value to people around you in many different ways. The world is getting smaller and smaller, and the world that you and I woke up to yesterday, this morning, is very different than the world we woke up to just 6 months ago or a year ago. So focus on the valuable service and focus on putting that in there, because guess what? This will happen. The effect will take care of itself. And there will always be plenty of it. So there you have it. Congratulations. You never have to wonder about where the money is going to come from again. Money comes in response to definite demands based on the application of definite principles and not by chance or luck. So forget about playing the lottery and start applying this concept of cause and effect in your life. Valuable service. And as you do, everything in your life will change, I assure you. We have participants who have created quantum leaps on all areas, and you can be the next. Watch this video as many times as you can. And to make sure I leave you with a feeling of increase, because that is truly in harmony with the law, I would offer you right now, in a limited period of time, a free strategy call with our team of coaches, and they're extraordinary at bringing that to the surface within you that is urging to express itself in bigger and greater ways, and helping you look at those challenges, all those illusions, to see which ones to override now and where you can start right away in creating your quantum leap. So click below on the link, apply for our strategy session, and I am so grateful to be able to co-create quantum leaps in your life with you. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you share it with friends and family, because you can be the person they thank because you introduced them to this. It's not who you are that holds you back from anything you want in life. There's perfection within you. What is holding most people back are all the illusions of who they think they are not. This is Anders Hansen. Thank you. I really hope that you took a lot of valuable insight away from this video today. And to make sure you stay updated in terms of everything Real Magic World, including programs and live events, make sure that you enable your notifications, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel so that you will be the first to know.